We are all creative beings, but amidst the busy life that we lead, we don't get enough time or focus to exercise left side of our brain. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and the topic for today's video is 6 activities that can help enhance your creativity within half an hour. Creative confidence is not just important for people who are in creative jobs or they are pursuing such fields. It is immensely important for anyone who wants to be a better problem solver. In this video, I am going to show very simple activities that can be pursued by anyone to unleash their creative potential. So let's get started with the video. First activity is my favorite, and I believe every creative person already does this. It's doodling. It's pretty straightforward, but I have tried to give it some structure so that it can help you become much more creative. First, divide a paper in different blocks by drawing random lines, and then try to fill each of the block by a different pattern. It will force your mind to come up with something very unique, very different, and it will definitely challenge you as well. Try and make sure that you draw enough number of blocks so that it becomes challenging for you to fill each one of them with a different pattern. And when you are trying to do that, definitely your creativity will take a stretch and you'll come out of this activity a much more creative person. This is my favorite activity. I really love it because you don't need much resources to pursue it. You don't even need to devote much amount of time onto it. You can draw a big doodle or you can just scribble at the back of your notebook, and it will definitely inspire some amount of creative confidence in you. This is somewhat a rather difficult activity. That's why I'm preparing some matcha tea before settling down with my laptop. Let's start writing flash fiction. What is a flash fiction? It's either a one line story or delivering a story in a couple of sentences. Although I have written 4 novels, I didn't have much idea about how to write one line stories. So I went to Pinterest to research something for inspiration, and I found absolutely amazing one line stories. They evoked such strong emotions in me. But when it came to write one line stories of my own, I felt that most of these stories that were out there were about very grim circumstances, and that is not something that I wanted to write about. As the step one of this particular creative journey, I gathered all my creative energy and focused it on finding a theme. And I came up with motivational because I think that's the general theme of my life right now. And I wanted to write about something positive, something that can inspire me and inspire others at the same time. Initially, it felt really difficult to come up with a thought and then be that precise with your words and make that one particular line really impactful. But eventually, I got the hang of it, and now when I pursue it, I am definitely able to write at least 3 4 one line stories within half an hour. So, initially, when you start with this activity, maybe you can stick to just one. You can devote 15 20 minutes in coming up with just one liner flash fiction sort of story. I actually came up with 3 one line stories. I hope you guys like what you see on the screen here because you are the first audience for it. To take this creative activity further, I headed to Canva in order to design postcards with these stories. You can just leave the stories back in the Google document or in a notebook, but I felt that if I place them in a lively setting, with a really nice background, they'll have much more impact and I'll feel much more satisfied with my work. Okay, so if you don't try out any of the activities mentioned in my video today, I urge you, I request you, I beg you to try this one. Before starting this video, I went to Google in order to research for activities that can help enhance creativity. But believe me, it was a difficult task. I was not able to find activities which can be really fun, really interesting, requires least amount of resources, and provides an immense boost to creativity. This is called the 30 circle test. On a notebook, draw 30 circles and then go forward and draw something unique from each of those circles. Here's a tip that can come in handy. You can combine few of these circles together to come up with a different shape. Initially, it was pretty challenging. After 5 circles, I was lost. What to draw next? But eventually, it got easier. It was also a test of memory. How much do you observe when you are walking around in your environment? How many things can you recall and draw it on the paper? I actually really enjoyed this activity and I recommend it to each one of you. It's my personal belief and also confirmed by few of the scientific research papers that I read online that real creativity is a result of both analytical and creative side of our brain. That's why to include a bit of analytical into the entire creativity enhancing process, I'm sitting here and working on a crossword. If you're a maths person, you can go for Sudoku as well. This one is pretty simple, pretty obvious. Just go and watch a TED Talk. It's one of the best 12 minutes that you will spend of your life in order to learn something new. I still remember Kelly McGonigal TED Talk on how to make stress your friend. My natural self is someone that enjoys ambiguous environments and challenging situations. In this video, she talks about the fact that people who view stress as positive don't experience the bad effects of it. All my life, people around me have kept on telling me that don't take stress, don't think that much about it. And after watching this TED Talk, I felt that I have got all the answers that I needed. Here's a quick tip when you are going for watching TED Talk. Try to watch something which is unrelated to what you have done or which field you are in and try to challenge yourself to learn about something which is pretty drastic to what you already know. Now we have arrived to our final activity, which is watercoloring. If you feel that it is not for you, you can resort back to doodling because that's for everyone. But believe me, even watercoloring is for everyone. You don't need to create something specific, just paint, take a brush, paint something random, use different colors. And when you are working towards the combination of color, definitely it's going to impart a lot of creative confidence in you, and creating something from the scratch usually does the same. These were all the activities that I wanted to talk about in this video. I tried each one of them on my own and definitely I felt much more creative after each of the activities. I was really proud of myself that I was able to complete each of these activities. I didn't give up in between and I was able to come up with different ways to create something new. Creating things from scratch will definitely help you exercise a lot more neurons in your brain than going for the usual stuff that you do every day. Try to follow few of these activities to become a better version of yourself, a better creative version of yourself. In this video, I have only talked about the activities that you can pursue from the comfort of your home that doesn't take away much of your time. and doesn't require much resources as well. I know there are hundred of other activities that can help in enhancing your creativity. If you know more of such activities, then do mention them in the comments. I would love to try them out, and I'm going to make few more videos on this particular topic. The next one is enablers of creativity. Make sure that you stay tuned for the same, and in order to do that, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon so that you get a notification every time I post a new video. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Bye.